this next design, I'm going to be making a framework using the leaves of tulips, nothing else. So, okay, I'll say nothing else, a little bit of bind wire, but other than a little bit of bind wire, I'm just going to be using the leaves of the tulips, which you would normally throw away. I'm going to take my tulips, which I've got straight out of the packet, I'm going to take these leaves, I'm just going to peel them off, and I'm going to place them down here. I'm just going to continue to take off the leaves of the tulips, just the bottom one. The bottom one's the larger ones. You can take off the rest of the leaves as well. Something that you would probably normally do when you're conditioning the flowers to put them into water. So, but rather than throw the leaves away, I'm going to keep them to the side here. Now, what I'm going to do with these leaves is just roll them up. I'm going to roll them into a little roll. And this little roll is going to be the basis for the framework for the tulip. And it's as simple as rolling the leaves. Really nice and easy to do. So I'm going to roll one or two more. So once you've got your tulip leaf rolled up, I'm going to take a little bit of bind wire just to hold it together so that it doesn't come loose. Like that. And we should be able to see through it. I'm going to take another leaf, roll this one up as well. And then I'm going to bind these two together. Here we go. I'm going to take another leaf, like that, and again, bind it all together. I find it useful to roll the leaves the natural way that they fall. So as they would naturally fall off the tulip like that, I'm going to keep rolling it that same way. If you try to roll it the other way, it will split and it will get damaged. So just rolling it this way. Creates a nice, easy little perfect circle of a roll. Pop it around like that. I reckon just one or two more. And the good thing about this is that you can use it to a variety of different vases. If you've got a long and wide vase, you can line the whole thing around. If you've got a taller vase like this, you can sit them into the midpoint there. So So I've got my reel of tulip rolls. I'm going to just see if they fit. Yeah, they should be fine. Maybe add one more just in case. I'm just going to finish binding this together, tie it off at the end. Now we can just place that into the vase. Like that.
Is this your invention, or did you see it from somebody else?
It's, yeah, I'd say it is one of my inventions. It's not something I've seen anywhere else. I've seen people use the leaves of other plants in different ways, but this is the first time that I've seen tulip leaves used in this way. So it's something that I learned by being inspired by the Dutch florists when I was working over in Holland. Just the way that they use materials like this, it's very different and lovely. So being able to create your framework using nothing but the byproduct that would normally go in the bin, I think is fantastic. And it's just a case of simply popping the flowers through the roll, just like that. There we go.
So is there no liquid at all used?
So the only liquid I'm using, I've got a little bit of water in the bottom of the vase, but that's it. So the only thing I'm using is just tap water.
And how long would they last?
They will last just as long as the tulips will last. So as the tulips will naturally grow and they'll droop down, but as the leaves are rolled up so tightly together, they'll hold their position. And you'll only have to throw away the leaves when you would naturally throw away the tulips. So it lasts just as long as the rest of the design. Here we go. Here we go. So that's all it takes to make a little arrangement. And even seeing the tulips are quite nice, which is why I've chosen a clear glass so that you can see all week. If these were in your dining room, you could have a look at it all week and it would still look lovely. I'm just going to add a few little fillers of the solid agar, again, just poking it through the same holes, through the gaps. Just to add a little delicate flair. And again, because they're not stuck in oasis, they're not stuck in any kind of binding, it's all quite loose like my other frameworks have been. You can move stuff around quite easily and put it back. There we go. So this is one of my favourites to do, and that is called the tulip frame.